Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming, and today I'm going to be trying my speedrun of Outer Wilds. Now, I've just finished the game, so this is a blind, my very first speedrun. I think I've got everything I need to complete the game, although we might find out otherwise. So the speedrun is going to start from as soon as I press X and wake up, so let's do it. Right, so what we need to do first is we need to talk to this guy. Yes. All systems go. Done. We need to get the launch codes. So we're going to head up to the observatory. Let's go. And once we get the observatory, we'll have the launch codes, which will enable me to actually take off from this planet. And then pretty much the roadmap from there will be to go to the Ember Twin planet first to pick up the distress beacon signal that will allow us to navigate our way through the dark Bramble. But directly after leaving the Ember Twin, we're going to go to the Ash Twin, because we need to get into the center of that planet to retrieve the warp core, which will allow us to warp from the alien spacecraft within the dark Bramble. So there's a few key steps that I think I need to hit. But other than this, I don't think I can do this bit any faster. There's only one way up to the observatory, although I think I could probably do a quicker way back. But let's go. Come on, baby. But yeah, I thought the game was amazing. Just like, if you play it properly, this is not playing it properly, obviously. Like, the story and the puzzles are like fantastic. You there, give us the launch codes. Yes. See ya. Right, let's go. So now we've got the launch codes, which you can see in the bottom left hand corner. I probably could have just jumped off these stairs, but alas, I can't even find the fucking exit, to be honest. Like, there we go. I haven't exactly got the entire game memorized. And to be fair, the only time... Oh, this guy's doing a total recall. Open your mind. Get your ass to Mars. Yeah, and as I was saying, I think the only time I've really been in this area is at the very start of the game. I don't think I ever came back. No, I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut back to the... Oh, I need to talk to this guy, that's right. See you, mate. Stop talking to us. See ya. If I follow this path, I'm pretty sure it puts me back at the launch pad without having to drop down. I mean, it could save us a few seconds. Not that it matters, it's not exactly going to be optimised. We're just chilling out. Now there's one part of the run that I'm actually dreading. It's in the dark Bramble because it's bloody terrifying, but you'll see when we get there. Whew. Right, get our spacesuit, and we're leaving for the twin... What they're called? The twin... Not the twin embers. Them. Fast boost. Right, so all I've done there is I've pretty much selected the planet and used up, which was autopilot. It's going to take us straight there in the fastest way possible. Now we've actually got a bit of time that we don't have to rush, because we can only go as fast as this planet here that we're looking at, the Ash Twin, can empty its sand or ash onto this planet. We actually need to be on this planet, so where do I need to go? I need to find the beacon. I'm pretty sure the beacon is on this. There it is. Wait there. Let me look. Can I get this beacon on me? There we go. Now I've got the distressed beacon. That's all I need. Do I need any other beacons? Oh, actually, I might need a... No, I don't actually. I don't think I need any other beacons. But I might go and get one just in case I need it. So, this is optional. I think this is optional, but I'm not taking the risk. And since we've got time, I'm going to go and get it anyway. If we go over to the other hemisphere of this planet, which is... yeah. We can go down into this cave here to get a quantum signal generator thing. Let's just do this quickly. I mean, we've got plenty of time. It's going to take a while for the... it's going to take a while for the sand to drain. So, right, this should be... there we go. And basically what happened there was this is a quantum stone. There we go. Now I've got quantum fluctuations signals stored. It's basically a quantum stone, so it can be in loads of different places. Like if you look at it, and so I turned the flashlight on and off because it was dark, but I've actually went the wrong way here. Yeah, so if you look away from it, it can change positions, but it stays in the same place as long as it's being observed. It's pretty interesting. There's some good puzzles in the game that use that. Right, there we go. Right, so let's head over to the Ash Twin. Where the hell is the Ash Twin? There it is. And what we're looking for is we're looking for a tower that's quite thick. It's along the equator. Oh well, there we go, look. There's the tower I was looking for, but enough of it has drained that I'm actually looking for these two twin towers, which are just there, poking their little heads out. So what we need to do is we just need to simply wait until the ash or sand gets sucked off the planet and enables us to access a warp core. Not a warp core, but a warp black hole station that's located in this tower. And how we enable it, I'll just park up here. I should be safe here. I'll just park here to see if I'm safe from the getting sucked up off this planet. Because what I want to do is, when I go in there to use the warp, I'm leaving my ship here, but I can't risk having this ship sucked off the surface because that does pull you up into that planet. So I'm pretty far enough away where I won't get affected. And basically when that gets in this position above there, if you stand on the warp when you're on the center of that, you get sucked down into this planet. If you're playing the game properly, you can discover all of this by piecing together pieces of information that you discover from throughout the galaxy. It's like, it's immense, it's so good. So I'm pretty sure that by the time that does a full orbit of this planet, the sand should be low enough to let me activate the warp. Maybe I can do it faster. I've never actually tried. No, I'm pretty sure it needs to be lower. So we can just chill out here for a while. Health and fuel are full, so we're good to go. We'll just enjoy the nice scenery while we're here. And it is a good looking game. I love the art style. And I love how, like, look at that, that's called the sun station. That's a big part of the story as well. It's constantly orbiting the sun. And you can only get there via that tower that I'm looking at now. There's also a warp inside of there. If you just stand on it and wait until the sun station appears overhead, it like shoots you up and teleports you to it. There's loads of those teleporters throughout the game that take you in various places, but there's only ones that are like integral to progression. And there's that one there and that one there. The other ones I think are just for travelling between planets fast. Which, if I'm honest, yeah, I never really used in the playthrough. Because, right, wait there we go. We're ready. That's our cue. Now this does look awesome. Look at this, man. When you just see a big planet coming over the horizon with a massive funnel of sand. it's something else. Right, so what I need to do is I need to stand underneath here so I don't get sucked up, and as soon as we're in the centre of the storm, we'll walk in there to that warp. Oh, here we go, lads. Right. What I'll also do is I'll also hold down the left trigger so my boosters push me down just in case it tries to suck us up. And we are in the centre now. Let's go. Whoosh. Right. So all we need to do is we need to walk to the very end of this corridor. We need to unlock. There's like that thing there, that black thing spinning. That's where the warp core is located. We need to activate this ball to unlock that, then we need to use that to turn the gravity off so we can go and fly up and get to it. Go on. Oh, it's fucking us up. Done it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Right, now we just need to fly back to the warp. It'll take us back to the surface. And hopefully our ship's still there in one piece. Yes it is. Right, now this next bit is going to be complete. I can either try and rush it and risk dying a hideous death, or I can take it slow and take a bit of a longer time. I think I'm going to take it slow because I don't want to be 8. Right, where am I? Dark Bramble. Do that. Can I fly straight to that? Right, I'm not going to use the autopilot because I'll fly into the sun, but as soon as I've got visibility pretty much, I'm just flying straight for it. I'll get past the sun, then I'll equip autopilot. Right, take me there. Yeah, because one danger you've got is if you just activate autopilot without looking at where the other planet is located, you're going to get sucked into the sun sometimes. Right, so what I need to do now is I need to equip the signal scope and do the distress beacon. And this is going to take me to the Nomai spacecraft, which is where we need to use the warp core. But first we've got to get through a few obstacles, which is it's pretty hideous. It's actually terrifying. My heart is already beating. My heart's already beating. Right, so I need to go through here. I'm going to get a little bit of... I'm going to take it slow. I'm not going to go through here too fast. I'm just going to go through here nice and easy so I survive. Right, which one do I need to go to? I need to go to this one. Just taking it easy. Now the thing is, right, there's some fish things in here which are large and they eat you. I'm not even going to look about in case one of them's close. Fuck, my heart's beating. I'm just going to take it easy. It's only 400 meters away. To be honest, I think I'm in the clear. Oh, I'm actually terrified. I am using a tiny little boost. Just tiny amounts. Just to get us there. Very, very light taps. Right, we're safe. Now I think this area here, are we safe here? I think in this area there's no fish. But I might be wrong. Where is this beacon taking me? There. If you noticed, I'm going a little bit faster because I'm kind of confident that there's nothing here, but I'm not sure. So I'm just easing off now, going into the bloody wilderness. So what we'll see now is we're going to see a space pod coming up soon. To be honest, it's quite safe next to here. There, right. Now what we need to do is we don't need to stop here. We don't need to stop here. What we do need to do is we need to follow the lights. If I can get to them. Right, here's the lights. We need to follow these. And the reason we're doing this is because we need to fire a camera through one of the white holes so we can find out where the true Nomai spacecraft is. So there's the thing. So I need to put that away and equip my launcher. Let's see if we can get it in here first time. Oh, I did! I got it in first time, and look. Now you've got a map mark to find. Can I get through here? Dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger, danger. Right, so we're just going to fly to this here. Again, I want to take it pretty easily. Now what I want to do is, right, when we go through this hole, there's going to be some creatures. So I'm going to get a massive boost on the go. Fast as I can, and then just let go. See what I mean? Look at these fish. Fuck me. Don't eat me, please. I'm not touching anything. Fuck, 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 fuck. Don't eat me, please. Please. Right now, from my my hairs on the back of my neck are standing up, right? But if you can see the writing on the screen where it says Scout 1.7 kilometers, when that reaches about 1.4 kilometers or 1.5, I know that I'm pretty much safe to boost a little bit. Actually, you know what it is? In the sake of time, should I risk it? So they're out, like getting out of range now in the fog. I'm going to start using tiny bit of boost, 1.5 kilometers, just little bits, just to keep us going. So I'm just pressing up on the left stick, tiny bits, just so they can't hear me ship. I love that. That reminds me of like blood vessels on a, like, not blood vessels, blood on like an atomic scale. I think that there's another fish there. Can you see it? The cheeky little bastard. You can hear it breathing as well. I'm not playing it stupid. And once we get to this hole, we're safe. There's no more creatures, and it's pretty much a beeline for the end of the game. Fortune favours the bold. Boost. See ya. Right, there we go. And we're in the clear. I don't believe there's any fish here. And if I do get 8, then I was wrong. So there's a hole in the side of the hull here. So all we need to do is match velocity. Get out. And this is the... Where's the scout gone? There we go. This is the... I love the music. The intense music. It's like fast paced. Come to Papa. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to insert the warp core into here. This is the proper warp core that we've got. That'll give us gravity. Then what we need to do is we need to put the right warp code into here, which is a L. I nearly forgot it there. L X N. Oh, don't do me like this. Right, that's done. And then we just need to activate the the black hole. Boosh, baby. We'll still be inside the ship, but that down there is the eye, which is what you're searching for the entire game. So all we need to do now is activate the black hole in here to leave the ship, and Bob's your uncle. Now I'm pretty sure this is just a walk to the end, but if you notice, you can't even use your jetpack to speed you up because you've got 2.4 gravity, so we're just going to walk as fast as we can in one direction. But it does look cool. You even got a red star in the sky, which I'm not sure what that actually is. I think the game looks awesome, like even the effects and how each planet's so different. Look at this, man. And this material you can see on the side are called quantum stones or quantum rocks. But because we're on a quantum plane, like things aren't disappearing and changing. Whereas when you find it out in the world, if you're not looking at something, it'll be there 1 second and not there when you look back at it. Keep going. Keep going. I've got a torchlight, but there we go, look. You can start to see things appear and disappear with the lightning. Keep going. I'm pretty sure you just have to keep walking. Bearing in mind when I done this on my first playthrough, I was just taking in the ambiance. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. So what we're going to encounter here is like a big crater. What we need to do is we need to walk in the crater, and it's actually like gravity changing, so we need to walk up there and then drop off the edge into the black hole. So the fastest way to do that is probably just here. I'm just going to walk straight off the edge. See ya. Now actually, this last part of the game, obviously I've only done it once because I've only completed one playthrough. I might be a bit slow at it because it took me a while to figure out what to do the first time, but I think I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, we don't need to look in here. You can read things when you come here, and it actually gives you a lot of information about what's been happening, but I'm just going to go straight up here to the galaxy to observe it. If you notice, that was funny enough, the observatory from the very start of the game where we got the launch codes. And we're just being blasted off into space. And there's a galaxy. And 3, 2, 1, are you ready? We're going straight back into it. And look, these all look like stars. But it's a forest with loads of little mini galaxies. Look at these. I'm not quite sure if I'm destroying galaxies when I hit these with my face, but I hope not. But it's too cool not to do. And all you can really do is just fly around here. I think it's on a timer. Like you've just got to wait until the next sequence. I'm not sure if you can speed it up or not. They should start turning blue, which is when the stars inside these galaxies are dying and turning into supernovas, which is killing every galaxy. So my theory on the game is that obviously everything's going to end, and all galaxies, well, most galaxies will end with the death of the sun. And once all of these die, it'll fade to black, and I think we're still in the forest. I'm not sure, we're pretty much winging it from here. Wait there. Signal. Yeah, if we've got this, we can find people, I've just remembered. Look, and there's quantum things that happen here. I'm sure there's quantum rocks I found before. I'm pretty sure I just flew up and then it resets you. Unidentified signal nearby. Right, so we're just going to head towards this signal, and it's our mate. That's actually us, funny enough. So, we're actually looking for a campfire. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. No, it's not. I think this happens a couple of times before the campfire becomes available. Yeah, it does. There we go. Right, that's good. So we're now looking for our friends. There's one. Do you hear music? Yep, so where's that music coming from? So basically what happened there was, this is a quantum building, so I just kept on flashing my flashlight, so I was taking it in and out of observation, so it changed so I could get to the centre. Right, who's next? Do I have to talk? Maybe I do have to talk to these guys to be able to find the next signal. Right, oh, this is the drum guy. Now let's see if I can remember how to do this. Oh yeah, this is the one we have to use the zoom. Got it. Right, which one's this one? I forgot I could use the jetpack here to speed things up. Oh yeah, just jump through there, that doesn't make a difference. The first time that happened when I saw that anglerfish, I actually shit myself. Right, so just follow the signs. And then we've got to look up eventually. Get it, get it, get it. And is that it? Are all 5 people here? Yes, they are. Right, so we're just going to talk. Yes. Talk, yes. So they're all going to play that music, which is a pretty banging tune if I'm fair. And they're going to create what I believe is a quantum moon. I think that's the quantum moon. Can I go into it yet? No, not yet. I've got to wait. And I'm pretty sure once I jump in there, that's the end of the game. Enjoy this banging tune. Oh, it's when it starts showing the symbols. Boosh. And wait for it. See ya. No, I've actually got beautiful. And what I think that symbolises is the end of all universes, and it all gets taken back to the Big Bang, which is what this is, which creates a brand new universe. And as soon as the credits roll, I think that'll be the end of the speedrun. And since I haven't been timing this, I'll have to get the times off the video when it's completed. But it's going to go from waking up to the credits. And that's it. Outer Wilds done. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to skip the credits. I can't skip the credits. So there we go. What I'll do is I'll just I'll actually leave the credits running, because you can't skip these, because there's a lovely little scene at the end if anybody wants to see it. It's really just a nice picture. But so the roadmap that I used there, I'm trying to think if there's how I could do it quicker, aside from the little bumps and niggles that I used, like by going the wrong way down the steps or not jumping off a platform or something. But from the start of the game, wake up. I don't actually know if you need to talk to that guy at the campsite at the very start of the game. Maybe you can skip him, so that might be a place where you can save time. But basically what I done was I talked to him, I ran all the way up to the observatory, retrieved the codes from the guy at the top of the observatory, ran back down to the the launch pad, got to my ship. From the ship there, I went straight to the Ember Twin, because there is the shuttle beacon, the distress beacon, that's it. I need the distress beacon frequency to allow me to locate the Nomai spacecraft within the Dark Bramble. Without that, you wouldn't be able to find your way through. So that's why I went there. And in the meantime, I'm doing that. The Ash Ember is draining the sand, which we can't do anything until the sand's drained anyway. So we've got a bit of free time to do whatever. I also went and picked up the quantum stone signal, although I didn't need it. I didn't have to do that, but it didn't actually lose me any time in the playthrough. So I got it anyways, but on any subsequent speedruns, you don't need the quantum stone signal. You just need the distress signal activated before you go to the dark, I've actually forgot what it's called already. The Dark Bramble, that was it. So after you get the distress beacon on the Ember Twin, you go straight to the Ash Twin, which is right next to the planet. It's actually pretty much attached by the big sand hurricane. And then all you gotta do is you gotta find the twin towers. The one you're looking for is the tower that's had the top broken off, and all you do is park your spaceship a little bit away from the tower, so that the sand hurricane doesn't drag your spaceship off the planet. And by the time you get there, you've got to wait for one full revolution, one full orbit of the Ember Twin compared to the Ash Twin, and that'll be when you go underneath the bridge, wait for it to pass overhead, wait for the sand hurricane to pass overhead, and then you walk into the teleporter that's in the building part of the tower with the roof knocked off. That'll teleport you into the center of the Ash Twin, where you can go and pick up the warp core. Once you've got the warp core, leave as fast as possible, get in your ship, travel to the Dark Bramble, and then you've got to use your signal frequency, the frequency gun thing, I forgot what it's called now, and then just make your way through following the sequence, but be careful in your ship not to use your thrusters next to them bloody anglerfish beasts that eat you. And then once you get far enough, you're going to find the Nomai Escape Pod. You're not interested in that. What you are interested in is following the lights to the Dark Bramble tiny white hole, which you then fire a camera through, and that'll enable you to find and locate and fly to the area where the true Nomai Starship Enterprise is. But when you go through there, you have to be wary of the 3 anglerfish that you just have to just float past and don't use your boosters. And I think 1 more anglerfish near the end of where you enter the warp to the Starship Nomai Enterprise. And then after that, it's pretty much dead easy to follow to the end of the game. You just insert the warp core, then you activate the panel, enter the code, which is the L, the X, and then the N, and then turn that on, activate the black hole, go back to the control panel, activate the interior black hole to warp you outside of the ship, and then pretty much then it's just a walking simulator. You just hold forward until the end. Once you get to the forest and you see your guys, you've just got to collect all of the instruments till you get all 5 at the campfire, speak to each one, and then jump through the hole, and that's the end of the game. And actually that's pretty good that we've explained that, because it's brought us right to the end of the credits. 14.3 billion years later. And what have we got? The whole universe has happened again. It's one constant cycle. The end of the universe is just the start, and the start of the universe is just the end. beautiful. Yeah, phenomenal game. I recommend I reckon everybody should play this and play it properly. Not like this. This is just a speed run. There's so much that I've missed. There's so many awesome puzzles dealing with quantum physics and things like that. And a lot of it's based on real science theory, which is interesting. Even though the game's not entirely realistic. I mean, it's a completely different. Then again, this galaxy could be real. Who knows? So that's it. That's my speedrun. I'll put the time in the description and all that when I calculate it from the video. But I think it's been a pretty successful first run. I think I had it planned out in my head pretty well. Hope you enjoyed it, lads. See you in the next one.